Alright, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy Brent Bryson here, and I have my updated PUBG sensitivity settings here. But before I begin, again, like every other YouTuber who says this is my personal sensitivity settings, and you can't just copy and paste it and immediately be good at the game if you are struggling at the game. With that being said, shout out to my homeboy Lethal Drop Squad. He is actually one of the best players I've ever seen in PUBG on the console. He's an amazing person. We're still trying to get our duo win. We always get cooked. But anyway, he did give me some suggestions on some settings to use. I completely copied and pasted what he told me. And oh man, my shot feels better this time around than it was before I changed my sensitivity settings. I've been using these settings for about 2 weeks now, 2.5 weeks. And yeah, without further ado, I'm going to put some gameplay on and I'm just going to explain my sensitivity settings. Hope you guys just sit back, relax, get some coffee. What the hell? Coffee. So get some popcorn. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new around here, and might as well hit that notification bell. Anyway, love you all. Have a great rest of your day. Oh crap, I was about to hiccup. Peace out, guys. Alright guys, so without further ado, let's get started. For again, the controller button preset, I play type B. If you guys don't know what type B is you have to hold the left trigger in order to aim down sight. Type A is you have to tap the left trigger to aim down sight. This is just more comfortable for me, but again, is to each his own for this controller preset. But I do suggest type B if you're starting to get to know PUBG or you're starting to get to know the game. Now my invert X and Y axis is off, I don't mess with these. My right and left stick dead zone is, I changed this one to 10 on both sides. Now normally I had my right stick on 15 and my left stick on 5, but it felt like 15 was a little too tough to move around. Once I changed it to 10, my shot felt pretty good. And again, I have my vibration on. I toned it down to 3 because I noticed my battery life was, well, for my controller was pretty bad. But yeah, I still need a vibration in my hand. And I said it correctly this time. In my last video, people were commenting on me saying that, but I do need vibration in my controller. I feel like I am off if I don't have a vibrator in my hand. Oh God. Now let's get to the juicy stuff. For the sensitivity, for the forward running sensitivity, I did change it to 30. Now before it was at 0, and I noticed that when I had to do like a semi-long drop for parachuting, I was going 189, 190 kilometers per hour when I was holding up the left stick or the left stick all the way up. Now people are saying like, how the hell do you not know how to parachute? This is the reason why. Forward running sensitivity, when I bumped it to 30 and I put my left stick all the way up, I was actually going like 164 kilometers per hour, and I could drop farther without any hesitations. I really didn't find any change from changing it to 0 to 30, so I accommodated pretty quickly with this setting. The movement sensitivity, I did bump it down to 55. Now if you guys don't know what movement sensitivity is it adjusts the sensitivity of the character movement, which is your left stick, and then the higher sensitivity value will cause a character to run rather than walk at lower stick inputs. Now I did have to get used to this. I tend to double tap or double click the left stick in order to run more often than not. It's just muscle memory for me, so I got used to the 55 relatively quick as well. Now this is the biggest change on my settings so far. The vertical sensitivity multiplier. I did have it at 100 before, but then I docked it down to 75. So my vertical sensitivity is a bit slower than my horizontal sensitivity, but when I aim down sight, I feel like I can control my shots way better now with any other gun, especially like the AKM and the barrel, which has the highest recoil. I feel like I could spray and pray from a longer distance with this vertical sensitivity multiplier at 75. Now my general sensitivity is at 14. It was at 15. It doesn't really matter. There really isn't a big deal or big change from 14 and 15. I just kept it at 14. My vehicle driver sensitivity, this one doesn't matter as well, but I left it at 10, or I changed it to 10 because I've been driving more often than not. I'm trying to get better at sniping and driving. That's the two things that I need to get better at in PUBG. Now my aim acceleration, I do have that on, and I have it at 1. Now I used to have it off, but then I had it at 1 because I felt like I was not catching up to vehicles when they're passing by. But ever since I changed it to 1, it was easier for me to shoot enemies off of vehicles and stuff. Now I did dock down my over-the-shoulder aiming sensitivity. I believe it was at 14 before. Now I did keep it at, I've docked it down to 9, and I feel like this is the sweet spot for me when I'm in a close combat fight with a shotgun, and it feels better for me to have it at 9. Now everything else is about the same. The aiming down sights for the 1, 2, and 3 optics is still at 8. That hasn't changed. And then my 4, 6, and 8 is at 7. And again, my 15x scope sensitivity is at 20 because it is super slow. But fun fact, a little tips and tricks by your boy Brent Bryson. If you unzoom the 15x a little bit, then it's going to be hella fast. But again, I don't really use the 15x to really use it. I don't, even if I see it in the care package, I don't even pick it up. But anyway, that's my sensitivity settings, my updated sensitivity settings. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Leave a rate, comment, and subscribe. Again, shout out to my homie Lethal Drop Squad. The things that he did help me out with was my forward running sensitivity, movement, and vertical sensitivity settings, our multiplier. I changed that because, I was seeing how he played, and man, that guy is amazing. He dropped 22 kills in front of my face, man. That's crazy. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this once more. And I'll always remember, guys, I love you all. Giggity, giggity, freaking goo. Mwah.